I wished it upon her so that I would be spared. But I had to watch. I had to see the change. How do you endure that? How did Branka endure?
Where's Branka?
Do not talk of Branka. Of what she did. Ancestors preserve us. Forgive me. I was her captain. And I didn't stop her. Her lover, and I could not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be forgiven. Not for what she did. Not for what she has become.
Lover in the dark, no wonder she left Ogren.
Yeah, this explains a lot. Of course, if I knew she had those interests, I could have made some adjustments.
There is too much darkness here. The anvil. It is in the darkness. Surrounded by it. Pulling Branka in. No. I swore not to speak of it. Not to think of it. La, 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 la. I will not hear any more about Branka.
I can end this. Tell me what I need to know.
End this. I am full of them. Only a step from Laren. I dream I am away, but real safety? That means accepting. And I will not. I will not become what I have seen. Not Laren. Not Branka.
Okay.
She became obsessed. That is...
Right, all right. You have no skill, only desperation.
Oh, I thought that was the one with the key. Which one had the key? Oh. One of them has the key.
We tried to escape.
Oh, no, the key's in there. Right.
And us.
Unamar. I thought I would have fallen into dust by now.
I'll get on it. Got it. I see enemies ahead. This'll be fun.
The men they killed.
Now's better than later.
They took Laren. They made her eat the others, our friends. She tore off her husband's faith. And while she ate, she grew.
All right,
She's
all right.
Swelled and turned gray.
What
and
quest
she
is
smelled
that?
like them. They remade her in their image. And she made more of them. Brood mother.
Damn, that's ugly as fuck. Thing's gross. It's got 10 titties. But this is what they turn female dwarves into. Brood mothers.
Oh, this should be good.
Gonna regret this. What is your command?
Let's end this quickly. Got it.
Oh shit. Okay, what do we get rid of? Oh, even though they're stacked, they still count as one. What the fuck? No wonder I barely have any room left.
Fools!
That's where they come from. That's why they hate us. That's why they need us. That's why they take us. That's why they feed us. But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. Branka, my love. The stone has punished me, dream friend. I am dying of something worse than death. Betrayal.
And we'll wait until we get to camp. We need to go back to Orton Tig. Yeah, I don't. But yeah, it's pretty much like we're we're almost done with Deep Roads. We just have this last Tig,
So you can turn into animals, aye?
which has the anvil.
Cats and
I'm pretty
wolves.
sure.
When the desire strikes me.
I could be wrong.
You ever, to Winter?
That's a most curious little mind you have, Dwarf. What if I had? Would that thought comfort you during your lonely nights?
Have you ever changed during?
Why are you suddenly asking me this?
How do we know you're truly a woman? Or even a human? You could be a chipmouse or a nug.
Yes, I am actually a nug in human form. I have come to observe your kind.
Nugs are good with extra sauce. I'm just saying.
Now's better than later.
So after Orzammar, we'll go to camp, level everyone up, gear everyone out, and then just sell everything else. We should have sold some stuff at Ruck, but
I'll get
I
on.
never thought about it.
If Branka is anywhere, this has to be it. She will not be unprepared. What was that?
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Well, shave my back and call me an elf. Bronca, by the stone! I barely recognized you.
Oghren. It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Oghren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Endrin dead? That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side.
My father is dead. The assembly is deadlocked. Show respect. You speak of my father.
And not saying anything untrue. But if he's dead, I'm sorry. He was as competent a king as we could expect. You are seeking my support? You wish to succeed Endrin and become king yourself? I don't care if the Assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very darkspawn it should be fighting. The Anvil of the Void. The means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here, so close I can taste it.
Sounds like you could use some help.
And you assume, after all my efforts, you'll be able to waltz in and seize the anvil without a hitch? How typically arrogant. The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caridin himself. My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the Dwarven people benefit. Kings, politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void.
Does that include Hespeth and the others of your house?
Enough questions. If you wish me to get involved with this imbecilic election, I must first have the Anvil. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Caridin's maze, and out to where the Anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute and see her brilliance.
I am your paragon.
You know, that reminds me. This is also why I'm a huge fan of the dwarf story in Origins, because at the end of the game, you become a paragon yourself. And so that means you found your own house
I
and
needed people to test
everything, which I think is badass.
There's no way to break through except for trial and error. They were all mine. Pledged to be my house, and they didn't. What the hell? They tried to leave me. Even my... But even she couldn't understand it. Greatness, there are sacrifices. As many sacrifices as are needed.
And you can tell Bronca's been, well, she's been down here for 2 years. So, she's definitely fucking crazy.
Begin the onslaught.
No chance. No
Stop your
chance at all.
drooling and save some dignity.
Now's better than later.
She shouldn't have gone. It was pledged to me. She swore she'd do whatever it took to find the anvil. There was no other choice. Most of them were dying of the
Got
taint
it.
already. Some...
On your guard, Brett!
I'll get on it.
You guys stay. Why loot?
Can I get you
They're
a
just gonna
ladder
get in the way.
so you can get off my back? Now's better than later. Now's better than later. All right, all right.
If the doors got this far, why did I have to fight that?
Got it. I'll get on it.
Be defeated.
Get you a ladder. Get off my back. I'll get on it.
I need healing.
Got it.
I fucking hate this one. Cause it like glitches out and like targets the stone when they need to target the spirits. See what I mean?
I'll get on it.
Time to end their pathetic little existences. Let's end this quickly.
No, Ogren.
It is your time to die.
That about wraps it up.
quite as poorly as you smell.
Ogren and Morgan can fight one, and then me and Shell will fight the other.
They won't know what hit them. Just call me the freak.
Shell, no. That one.
Am I that quick for you? All right. Finish. Now what do you want?
Go. You cannot win! Begin the onslaught!
That's right. Come on.
I am ready.
Alright, you get that one. Shell, you help me. Then Morgan and Ogre.
Is it time to kill something?
I am ready.
It's a good day to die.
Time to die! Oh, this should be good.
It is done.
I cannot be defeated.
Done. Anything else?
That isn't all bad.
Definitely saving. I do not want to do that again.
My name is Caradon.
Oh,
Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the
You're still
dwarves
alive?
of Orzammar.
you're Gollum?
Caradon, the Paragon Smith. Alive?
Ah, there is a voice I recognize. Shell of the House of Kadash.
House of Kadash?
Step forward.
Like Kadash Tyke? Holy
You
shit.
know my name. Is it you that forged me then? Is it you that gave me my name?
Have you forgotten then? Ah, it has been so long. I made you into the golem you are now, Shell. But before that you were a dwarf, just as I was. The finest warrior to serve King Valtor, and the only woman to volunteer.
The only woman? A dwarf?
I laid you on the anvil of the void, here in this very room, and put you into the form you now possess.
The Anvil of the Void. That is what we seek.
If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it.
So you want something everyone does.
I do. I live to ensure that the anvil was never used again, Now it never shall be. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
10 feet tall and invulnerable? I can think of worse traits.
It was an option I could offer warriors who would volunteer to defend their homeland, and some took it. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies, all of them were to be given to the Anvil. It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes.
So you sealed it away. Orzammar could use it.
No! I entombed myself here to find a way to destroy the Anvil. It must not be used again!
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
Shale, you fought to destroy the Anvil once. Do not allow it to fall into unthinking hands again!
You speak of things I do not remember. You say we fought. Did you use our control rods to command us to do so?
I destroyed the rods. Perhaps my apprentices eventually learned to replace the rods. I do not know. But if so, then all they need is the anvil to make all the slaves they need. You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
Why should I let your guilt inconvenience me?
How would you feel to know you've been torn from all the spirits that had come before you, that you would never rest with the ancestors?
Why are you listening? We had an agreement. I'm the one you came here to find, not him.
Branka, you mad, bleeding nugtail! Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with dark spawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory!
Exactly, yeah. You're right, it's too powerful not to keep.
No! I cannot allow you to do this. To me, golems! Defend the anvil, whatever the cost!
I cannot be party to this. Caradon, I am
What?
yours to command.
You bitch! Why, Shale?
Let's see what you're made of!
No matter! Oh, this should be... Run while you can! Now we Now we get
Oh yeah, I can revive. I forgot.
I shall do it. It's your time to die!
Can I get you a ladder? Get off. Now's better than later. I'll get on it.
Names. Long list of dwarves. Wait, hold on. We honor who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered. Fart me a lullaby. It's a memorial of all the dwarves who became golems. Has to be. If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Orzammar, I bet they'd brown their trousers. And pay good gold for it. Probably both.
Get rid of other stuff.
Here it is! The Anvil of the Void!
I can't believe Shale betrayed me.
Such power!
You found the anvil. Are you happy now? Maybe we could go back to Orzammar, share the good news.
Look at it. It was worth it. All of it. The anvil is everything I thought it would be.
I should have known. I thought that once you had the anvil, you'd be satisfied.
Perhaps I could use it now. A reward for defeating Caridin. You wanted a crown, no? Or have you set your sights higher than the petty kings of Orzammar?
Paragon's crown. Paragon's crown, the Assembly must accept that.
Then stand aside and I shall forge it for you. Take it to whomever you please. There it is. An ugly lump of hot metal to go over a couple of empty heads. Now leave. It will take me some time to fully realize the mysteries here.
Just remember to keep your end of the bargain.
Once Orzammar settles on its petty king, have him send for me. When next you lead your armies against the Archdemon, they will be shielded by a tide of steel men.
I hope this makes you happy, Branka. I don't think you understand what it costs to get you here.
Oh, stuff a rag in it, Oghren. Move on. Find a few whores. Sodding stone, I never thought you'd be the pining type. Now be gone.
Well, I guess you both got what you wanted. Hope it was worth the cost. We should get back to the city now. Share the news.
To the Assembly, they need to know as soon as possible.
Yeah, those Deshirs have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
Well, Warden, what news do you bring?
I bear the crown from Paragon Branca for her chosen king.
Branca still lives. Though she's mad as a nug at a tanner shop. She finally found the Anvil of the Void, and chose to stay in the deep to work it. She tasked this Grey Warden to give her crown to Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors as a first in a millennium to lead a Golem army against a blight.
Then tell us, Grey Warden, which king did Paragon Branca endorse?
She wished me to give the crown to whoever I chose.
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
I grant the crown to Balin.
At last, this farce is ended, and I can take my rightful place on my father's throne.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
Do you acknowledge me as king?
I cannot defy a paragon. The throne is yours, King Balin.
Then as my first act as king, I call for this man's execution. Guards, seize him!
All who defy King Balin face the same fate.
I will return to my palace to gather my generals and prepare our forces for the surface. I will see you there, Warden. You have my gratitude for all you have done for me. You have truly surprised me, brother. You have earned the right to rejoin House Idukan.
Hell yeah!
Without your aid, I would not have taken this throne so smoothly or so soon.
I get my name back. You will be a stronger king than Haremon.
His name need not pass your lips again. I've already sent a mission to Branca. I'm certain by the time you call for us, I can send you a vanguard of golems for your army. Since you did more than I expected, I offer a personal reward as well. You may recognize this. Trian used it to crack skulls when he was showing off for father. I'm sure he'd want you to have it. Now, I have much to do. If there is nothing else...
And my son, will he be cared for now?
Sure. Send the whore and her brat to me. I'll make sure they take the name in a nice room in the smallest palace. Don't worry, brother. The boy will grow up hearing what a hero his father was. And if you die in the Blight, I'll be sure the whore wears sackcloth for at least a day. Now, I must address my other petitioners. Come back and visit sometime. I'll get on it.
I get my name back,
Later.
which is awesome. I'm officially Prince Iduken again.
You are stone-carved, Warden. I've never seen the like. If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly.
Orzamar's lucky to have you.
You'll have us too, Warden. I think it's time the surfacers saw the good the stone can unleash. We'll be at your side.
Hell yeah.
Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
So that's what I don't understand. So, so the dwarfs that leave can't come back with their cast, but if they leave for a blight, they can come back. Yeah.
Balin has corrupted the Warden. End this for Harrowmont.
It's a bit odd.
Another battle, I see. Another battle.
You're gonna pay.
Tear them apart.
Most impressive, Warden. King Balin's ascent to his father's throne has been recorded in the memories. But I apologize. You do not know me nearly as well as I know you. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
I have some tracings you might be interested in.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Are you not the Shaper?
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig?
I have the records right here.
You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Ah, shit. You know what we forgot to do? Hopefully it doesn't matter.
My name's
We
Orton.
forgot to talk to Rock
After the old
about
Orton
his
house,
mother.
they gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me.
Any money you could spare would help.
And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want.
I'll take
I'll
all
have
of
to
it.
find someone willing to look.
Alright, fine. I'll take
Maybe
half.
a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
News of the hour. Supporters of disgraced Lord Harrowmont take to the streets. Pandemonium increases by 10%.
I heard. It's all over the city. Balin is king. My son will be an Aidukin. I will take him to the palace. I can't wait for a proper bath and a nurse to watch him for me. My lord, perhaps you would like to give the boy a name? I wanted his father to have this honor.
Call him Gorm for the one who stood by me.
Gorham. That has a nice sound to it.
We should name them
I would
after
not have
me.
voted for Balin. Judgment. He may be just what Orzammar needs in these modern times.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my Ruck?
Yes, but you might not want to hear it.
What is it? Is he dead? Oh, please don't torment me.
I'm afraid Ruck went crazy after too long in the deep roads.
Crazy? Oh, ancestors, save him. I've heard of this. Lost soldiers turning on each other, eating darkspawn flesh. Is that what happened to my boy? Why didn't you bring him home?
Ruck didn't want you to see him like that.
Such a good boy. Still thinking of me after all he's been through. I have to go to him. He needs me. Oh, he must be so frightened out there, so lonely. I thank you for what you've done. Even if you couldn't be bothered with more. Take this. It's my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I was saving it for Ruck, but I want you to have it. As my thanks.
Indeed.
Hold on. I don't think anything's beaten that bow for a little bit. Ooh. Or those pants. Or shoes or whatever.
I imagine you have already composed a suitable ballad to commemorate the events at Redcliffe.
I'll get on it.
Why would I do such a thing? You have taken up your instruments once again, have you not?
Give me a moment.
Take your time.
Why, the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
Yes, I remember that feeling. Never really get over that.
Sodding fabulous. It'll be like being drunk all the time, but without spending all that time actually swallowing. Nothing over your head. At all. Just any time a great sodding big bird can fly overhead and take you away. You people are mad out here. That's all I'm saying. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight. There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
What about?
You and I, you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
I love you too, Ogren.
What? Keep your hands where I can see them. Sheesh. Can a man address a friend without getting all weird? I was just asking a favor. You had to go all that on me.
What's the favor?
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
A girl you knew or a girl you knew?
What? Oh, you mean were we rutting? Oh, aye. After Branka left for the deep roads. Name's Felsi. She was a fiery one. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down. See how she's been living.
Do you know where to find her?
Last I heard, she was gonna live with her mother on the surface, near some lake. Clean Bad Lake, was it? Yeah, I sod it, I don't remember.
Do you mean Lake Collinhod?
No, I think it was Clean Bad. I remember because I thought, yeah, that's right. Dirty good, clean bad. Yeah. But thanks for offering to take us there. You're a good friend, Warden. No, what was it you wanted to say? Aye, all right then.
Alright, well... we'll go do his quest and then go to camp. And probably end right there. So I can have... I need to go stretch and eat and stuff, and then we'll come back and do either the Brazilian Forest or the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Because that's all we have left. Because once we get the urn, we gotta go to Redcliffe and then go to Dinram for the final kind of thing before the final battle. So we're like a little more than halfway now.
This part.
Call me
Battle is finished.
Take this. You've earned it.
In a play.
There she is. I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
Of course.
Thanks, Warden.
Go get her.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right. Are you sure you're not a baker? 'Cause you got a sodding nice set of buns.
Akron, is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting Darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
This man took out an army of golems almost single-handedly.
It was a bit of pain, but it was a personal favor for the King of Orzammar, you understand?
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well,
Ogre, tell her it was fate.
What? Oh, right. It's fate, Felsi. What can I say?
Fate? The ancestors must have a sense of humor then.
Sure they do. You've had a good look at Lady Helmy, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
So, Lady Helmy must be a paragon of beauty then.
Tell her you've been thinking of her.
I've been thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Ogren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Well, you've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
We can't wait. We can't waste time here. The Queen's waiting for us.
Oh, the Queen needed a new fool, did she?
Oh well, it's been fun, Felsi. But I better go.
Wait, you're leaving? You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't keep the archdemon waiting. You hurt its feelings, it might just turn the whole blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you? I mean, you could have a pint first. You could call me a surly Bronto. I could tell you that you smell like nug droppings.
I'll tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled, you frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated sword cast.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Yes?
I have a letter for you.
All right. Let me take a look. I feared this day would come.
Got it.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Alright. I'm gonna end right there. And we will be back in a little bit. I'm just gonna go stretch my legs and eat. Then I'll be back.